Merry Christmas, everybody. We're back again with another Christmas-themed ice track race. How many times am I going to mention off-road traction loss this time? There you go, there's one. This video is supported by my merch store. Go to store.bruffy.com to browse a wide variety of styles, including the ever-popular G-Fred logo and random race designs, all available on t-shirts, hoodies, mugs and more. This isn't too bad of a starting position, to be fair. 7th. We're starting in the Big Daddy dump for the first lap, because this will be the last Christmas special random all race where I am not a daddy. And it's lulling us into a false sense of security. If anyone in this race hasn't done this race before, as soon as we get after the around the first lap, this is probably going to be one of the quickest laps. Oh god. This is probably going to be one of the quickest laps we're going to do all day, in the whole 50 minutes, because it's so grippy. It just doesn't care about the ice road at all. Alright, what are we going to get first up? Jugular. And here it goes. Here comes the slipping and sliding. Damn, that Issy. Such a good vehicle to get. Wait, wasn't it this year that we did the new random all pool? So this is the first Christmas special with the new pool of vehicles for random all, is it not? So this could be even more interesting than normal. Slide up the inside. Little love tap for not lock. So if you've never seen our random all Christmas specials before, this is a track that was made many years ago now, by Whitey White, I think it was, wasn't it? And ever since we did it the first year for a random all Christmas Day special, we've done it every year. Because it's just so much fun and so chaotic. Basically, the props that are used on this are ice props, which have a lot less grip than, you know, even just snow in GTA. If you think you've experienced low grip just because you're sick of, you know, snow in regular GTA, there are special props in the creator that have ice on them that makes them ridiculously slippy. So even though we've set winter weather, snow weather, it's not that that's giving us the low grip. However, cars that have a better off-road traction loss value, there's two, will do better on these props. So off-road vehicles, anything that's got good off-road traction loss, have a lot more grip on these low grip props. That's why you saw that Issy absolutely fly. Speaking of, here we go with the monstrosity. This'll be good. 0.15 off-road traction loss, this one. Look at how much grip I've got in comparison to everything else. It's glorious. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it up the inside. But then on Project Homecoming, obviously there are many vehicles that have very high off-road traction loss values, like the race cars, like that EMP that just I undercut into the first corner. If you get one of those, you are basically dead. And to be fair, the very high off-road traction loss values cars have been reduced to what they used to be. The Formula E car used to be absolutely atrocious. It would just spin around and you had no control. I think that's a weight in that tornado. But yeah, everything is now manageable at least. But yeah, certainly the higher value cars are a lot worse than normal cars. Oh god. Most cars, for anyone, I mean, everyone must know my off-road traction loss chat now. I almost spend the whole 50 minutes of these races talking about it in previous iterations, but most cars have a value of 1, which is normal. In regular GT Online, there's only 2 or 3 cars that have higher values than 1, which is the Jester race car, and I think there's something else now. But then you've got race cars on Project Homecoming that have much higher values than 1, like 1.52. And then off-road vehicles that are good, you know, rally cars like the Omnus, for example, Tropos, they have values lower than 1, and that means they lose less speed off-road. But obviously it also helps on these ice props also. Alright. I'm not going to say that's the last time I'm going to mention off-road traction loss. I don't know how many we're up to now, probably over 10. But that's my off-road traction loss talk. My annual off-road traction loss talk. Damn, that monstrosity lap got me into the top 3. But it's been downhill ever since. At least he waited. We've got lights on this track now as well, thanks to MTK. I think that was last year that we first had that, so we can see more of the cars at night. And we've obviously got, you know, Christmas trees, the snowmen on the corners of some of the on some of the corners. I don't know how those snowmen don't last, do they, all the way through the race, because they get hit and knocked down, I think. But we have them at the start at least. Serrano, pretty good. Well, it was on acceleration. Sorry. They melt. Yeah, the snowmen melt. But yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. If you don't celebrate Christmas, happy Wednesday. The kick. It's fun that these have become our Christmas tradition. Hey, I got a snow vehicle! These were just added, right? I think these didn't used to be in the random all pool. We've started the race in snow vehicles before, but I don't think I've ever got one during the race. Hey, there's another one. The police road cruiser. Oh yeah, the silent van, of course. There's no engine noise in this one. I haven't seen too many sort of unholy trinity stuff. In fact, I feel like I've not seen any. I've seen no tractors, dozers or lawnmowers yet. I feel like we're all getting a little bit lucky. Like most people are still almost on a lead lap. I'm in 18th and I'm still only half a lap down. I think it started well for a lot of us, and that's not going to continue. I mean, we got 50 minutes of this. We're not even a fifth of the way through yet. Oh no, that's not going well. It's just hilarious on this race, just seeing random, people randomly off the track, trying to recover from clearly spinning out completely. There's the cutter. There's a bad one. Slowest one I've seen so far. Under normal circumstances, anyway. Back in the very early iterations of this race, it was the open wheel race cars that were the worst to get. You were actually better off in a dozer than you were in a Formula E car. This one was a decent enough lap. Mild is not happy. Now he is. With the retinue. it can change so quickly, this race. There's an open wheeler. They're still not great. But yeah, it can change so quickly, this race, on multiple fronts. Obviously now with the more varied random all pool of cars that can be gotten, but also just the variability of the cars that you can get on this track, and some cars are going to be better on the ice and some aren't. And I'm officially a lap down. Weevil seems to be having a bad time. Took 10 minutes to get 1 lap down. Oh, the drag. Do you know what? It could be worse. I wonder why the Yuga was so quick. I mean, there's quite a few vehicles that, you know, have good off-road traction loss values that you might not expect. I think that the Slam van is like a classic case of that. It's got an off-road traction loss of 0. The Tornadoes are the same, where they're better than a lot of the actual off-road vehicles, just for some weird reasons. It's just the values that they have. Yeah, I know I've mentioned it again, but you have to talk about it sometimes. Let me live my life. Let me live my off-road traction loss life. Oh, this feels grippy. Oh, it's very grippy. Look at those overtakes from the Winky. Just up the inside of everybody with my Winky. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Good God. Oh, it just came to me. Oh God. Oh man, there's been so many terms of service violations in the last 30 seconds. I can't be saying that when I've got kids. I mean, starting with 1, but yeah, for those who haven't seen, I am having a child. This time next year, I'll be doing this random race with baby. Well, not at the same time. The baby won't be here whilst I'm doing the race, but it'll be present in the house. That's why we started with the Big Daddy Duck at the start. Nice. No, too much. Ah, I'll respawn. There were so many people behind me, it was easier to respawn than it was to try to get back onto the track. It's a lot more grippy off the track, so the rule is you've got to get back on it where you exited it, not take advantage of the higher grip, or just respawn. Well, I'm a lap down from the top 5 now, after that. Yes! Beautiful. I've always wanted to get an Omnis in one of these races. Have I ever before? I feel like I might, maybe I have once or something, but oh, this is a great time. What a great time to be alive right now for me. My favorite car ever. In my favorite livery that you can only get on the FiveM platforms. All the grip in the world. Oh, what a lap. What a lap. Is it going to be my best lap? Not quite. Almost. I had a lot of traffic though. It could have been my best lap without the traffic. And then immediately into the... Oh, this is going to be atrocious. Oh, no. Oh. Was it giving me the ominous as like, okay, here's your fun, enjoy it because it's about to get painful. Oh my god. Oh, this is painful. You'd still take that deal if offered. That's true. I would still always have an ominous lap. That was such an enjoyable lap. I love that car so much. Oh, this is not good. The blister time attack's meant to have so much grip, but it's all in downforce, isn't it? I wouldn't be surprised if this has a high off-road traction loss. A slap right after a piece of candy. That's exactly what this has been. I wonder if I have had the... I always want the Omnis in this race. I remember... I can remember thinking every time we do this race, oh, it'd be lovely to get an Omnis. And I feel like I very rarely do. But I might have had it in one of the years. We've done a few of these now. I can't remember every single car that I've ever had. Oh, this is grippy. You can find out, though, on the random all stats spreadsheet. Great. Shouldn't have gone around the outside, to be fair. Ruffy.com/FiveM stats. It's linked in the description of every random all video as well. Gives you all my historical stats, which cars I've gotten. Oh, there was something I was meant to say, actually, about the amount of cars that I've gotten. I think it's equal with 3 cars at the top now. Oh, I need to try and find that note somewhere during this race. Damn, this could have been a really good lap as well if I hadn't been flipped over a bloody barrier. Oh, come on! Okay, I beached it. God damn it. Wait, how am I meant to turn it around? That Omnis lap really was like, okay, here, enjoy the nice Omnis lap before it all kicks off. Yeah, I got slapped and now it's a punch to the face after my candy. Come on, give it the beans. There we go. Oh my god. Oh god. Is this my punishment for finally getting the Omnis? Can someone check that spreadsheet, someone who's here right now, and see if I have gotten the Omnis? Like, do a Control F for the Omnis, or you can go to the vehicles sheet and check the Omnis, and it'll show you all the episodes I've gotten the Omnis in. If any of them are the Christmas specials, I'd like to know if this is the first time I've ever gotten it, and this is my punishment for that. Speed! It's the only time it was good. Going to the line. Okay, it's not that good. I thought, oh, this feels grippy, but it's not. It's not GB200 levels of grip. Am I 2 laps down from the lead now? Seems about right. No. Okay, we're alright. Okay, we made it. Yeah, I'm in 22nd. That is the position I've never finished. I mean, the first couple of laps of this race, it looked like I was about to do well. The races where you got the Omnis don't scream Christmas to me. I mean, they're all titled Christmas Special and then the year. So if you don't see Christmas in the title, then this is the first time I've ever gotten the Omnis in one of these Christmas specials. I saw someone in the chat ask about that. I think it was Trans saying I'd still buy an Omnis t-shirt if it ever comes back on the store. And do you know what? I'm going to bring it back. In honor and to celebrate getting the Omnis for the first time in a Christmas special, my Christmas present to all of you is the ability to give me money to buy an Omnis t-shirt. I'll put it on the store before this goes up on Christmas Day. Store.briffy.com. You can also get one of these wonderful designs, the random all dice designs, on hoodies, mugs, t-shirts, stickers. Best Christmas present ever. Well, at least one person's happy about it. Trans is happy about it. I wouldn't have thought about it unless but Trans said it in the chat. So the Omnis design is going to come back on the store by the time this video goes up on YouTube on Christmas Day. The Omnis design will be back up. It's not that it was ever not up, it's just that it didn't make the transition from the old store to the new store. So yeah, I'll put it on as a celebration of finally getting the Omnis. God, this is grippy. I'd normally not be very happy about getting this, but holy hell, this is fast. Look at how grippy it is. So quick. At least there's no curbs. Oh, it can still spin out on a curb. Oh, there's the first of the Unholy Trinity. You can get the Unholy Trinity design on the store as well. The lawnmower. We've seen one. That was my best lap. Have some lights. No wee woos, because it's not a vanilla GTA police car. Vanilla GTA police cars are the only ones that have the sirens. This is a mod. This is the Gauntlet police car before vanilla GTA had a Gauntlet police car. Well, I'm back in top half, 16th, as we need. We're coming up to the middle of the race. Nighttime is setting in. Snowman's gone on that corner. Pipe still covered. One more lap, and we're going to be halfway through. 711. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I've had a few Ron livery vehicles, but it feels like only the Omnis has been good, the rest have been absolutely terrible. I mean, it makes sense, the Ron liveries are probably on more likely to be race cars, which... Oh. Wait, was that Neutron? Because I went over that barrier in front of Neutron earlier in the race, and this time he's gone over it in front of me. Oh, I'm gonna have to respawn. Okay, let me see if I can find this note. Okay, here we go. I've got it. There's 4 cars that have been featured in random alls that I've gotten in random alls 15 times up to the previous episode. So if any of them pop up in this episode, they become on their own. It's the Felon, GP1, Kalahari, and Penumbra. The classic Project Homecoming Faster Penumbra. Those are all joint top for me getting them in a random all as of episode 176. This is episode 177. Emperor Stretch. Oh my god. This is the one with the maze pattern gearbox, isn't it? It's going to take me forever to change gear. So if we see either the Felon, the GP1, the Kalahari, or the Penumbra, or the next time we see any of those 4, it'll go on the top spot on its own with 16 appearances. That's one hell of a takeout. Having said that, it might be forever that I get them, and other vehicles come along and get to 15 and then 16 before them. I don't know what's below that. But again, you can find out by going to the profit.com/FiveM stats. And then you go to the cars sheet and it'll list all the cars with the most frequent at the top. And which episodes I got them in. Thank you to Fire Caesar for continually updating that spreadsheet. Oh, look at this drift in the Emperor Stretch. Beautiful. Tandem drifting. Then DiNmiTe just launches himself through. How rude. Argento, Fugitive SS, Habanero, Hustler, and Stinger are at 14. Okay, so those are the ones to look out for if we get them to match the top ones on 15. God, I have had a bad few laps ever since the Omnus. It's gone really badly for me. I mean, it could be worse. That could be in that thing. Oh, I was in second as well. Might have been in the lead at one point when he got that. Oh, that's... See, it can just turn on its head so quickly. Especially with the new pool of vehicles. This RT3000's been alright. I feel like low-powered, like, sort of more, like, coupe kind of pace for vehicles is the way to go. For just a decent experience. Obviously you want things like a Sand King for the quickest experience, but there's one of those Formula E's that you very much don't want, the GV90. Saw that coming a mile off. I'm surprised everyone made it through that. Inside we go. Ah. The Sand King's really grippy, it's just not that quick. That's its main problem. I'm still in 25th. That gave me nothing, that lap. Emirates. Very grippy, but again through downforce, so you kind of need to have speed in the corners to be able to get the grip, which you're not going to get when you're going around a corner at like 30-40 miles an hour because of the low grip snow. And then it's worse than just having a regular spoil. I could unlap myself. The leader's right here though. Oh, now I definitely am. If anybody isn't in this race, please don't join. Don't take spots away from someone who's disconnected and trying to rejoin. Which is what's just happened. Tyrant. So 2 supercars in a row. This is almost the width of the track. Oh god. I've seen so many bad experiences from people in the Formula E that and I've mentioned it every single time, that I'm half expecting to get it myself now. I can't believe he didn't just leave on his own. Had to be kicked. There you go, cheek. You can try to get in again. I think I gained a place from that DNF from Jake. He's still not last though. He hasn't been in for like 10 minutes and he disconnected 10 minutes ago and he's still not last. Good feature that you can rejoin races though if you do disconnect now. That never used to be the case. Oh god. But again, these kind of vehicles are manageable. Low power, small, nippy, decent enough grip. You're not going to get a fantastic lap time, but you're at least going to be able to get it around the track. God, I'm close to that 22nd again. There's still 15 minutes of this race to go, but could you imagine the first time I get 22nd in a random all in 177 episodes is on one of these Christmas specials? And the Christmas special where I get the Omnus, no less. It's almost like it's written in the stars. Oh yeah, Benny told me before this race started that he's yeah, there are 3 people who almost have the random all position bingo. It was Benny, Turbo, and damn it, someone else. I've forgotten the 3 people. But there's 3 people who've had Master. Yes, it was. Thank you. Good man. Benny, Turbo, and Master have finished in every single position apart from 1. Funny enough, I can remember the numbers. Master needs to finish 24th, and then I think Benny and Turbo need to finish 31st each. And then they've finished in every single position in a random all before. I think those were the positions anyway. I've obviously never finished in 30th, 31st, 32nd, or 22nd. 22nd is the big outlier. So I'm pretty far away from getting a G-Fred, a random all position bingo. I'm thinking of bingo and I'm immediately going to G-Fred bingo. Yeah, that's my bad. I'm sorry. Ahead on Apex though. No, I paid for it. How do I... Oh, I'll just respawn for God's sake. Wasn't it the other way around? Master was 31st, Turbo was 24th. Well, whatever. Those were the numbers at least. I don't remember the names associated with the numbers, but... I'm up at 20th now, though. Maybe the final 15 minutes of this race can go well. Maybe not. Maybe not. The way that it just did not stop for that first con and just understeered out. Round we go. Look at this racing. I feel like I'm lapping Neutron like almost every couple of laps. Is he last? Not last though. Nicholas is even worse. Oh my god, the gaps are 10 laps from top to bottom. Oh, come on! Okay, so it's not the JV90 Formula E car, but it is an open wheel race car. With the Ron livery again? Ron liveries have been cursed ever since I got the Omnis. Oh god. What's the off-road traction loss of the Ferocious? I thought that, like, they didn't even go to 2 these days on Project Homecoming. I thought, like, the max was 1.5 maybe. But this is friggin' atrocious. All of it. An atrocious ferocious. Oh no. They're friggin' thruster. That's the one to get on this. You don't need to worry about the ice road if you can just fly over it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, oh. Yeah, out we go. Thanks. Is that an actual dozer? It is a real... I was thinking, is that like an LMP1 dozer or something? But no, that is an actual dozer that's just flown past me. Normally the slowest vehicle in a random org. You're actually better off getting it in this. Said that earlier on. Absolutely launched past me. That's an LMP1 dozer. Oh my god. Oh my god, please. Oh please, just get around the hairpin. Is this my... this has to be my slowest lap. Oh, come on. Come on, for the love of all that is holy. Oh, thank god. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay, I'll respawn. Ever since I got the Omnis, man, I can't. I've had an absolutely terrible time. Is this what I get? Is this what I get? This is the karma coming back to me for getting the Omnis. I get my favourite vehicle. And I pay for it immensely. Thanks! Thanks for that! Oh my... I feel like that lap was slower than the Drag King lap. How far away am I from last? Or even 30th? I've never finished 30th to 32nd. Or 22nd. Let me see. It's only like 3 laps. That could be gone in no time. If the random gods decide it to be true. Oh, God. Oh, this is atrocious as well. Here's me talking about, oh, I might finish 22nd in this one and get a position I've never finished in before. Yeah, I didn't think about the other 3 positions I've never finished a random all in before. Come on. This would be an insane selection for a normal random all. Can you imagine I got the cars I've had in this race in a normal random all? I've had so many good cars, so many fast vehicles. I've only had 1 drag car, no drift cars. I mean, they're all drift cars, but no actual drift cars. Come on. Come on. This is like... This is like a winning random all selection, but because it's on this track, it's been the opposite. Okay, just give me something normal. I feel like this is more manageable. I've gone down to 27th. We've got an Infernus drift spec ahead. I mean, I'm still within a shout of a 22nd, surely. Where's 22nd? Oh, it's 2. I don't think 22nd's going to be. There's only 7 minutes left. Well, a lot can happen in 7 minutes. Not too much. No, no! Of course I ended up hitting the exact point where he was stopped. Okay, come on. 6 minutes left. Give me something good. Oh, a drag car, of course. Well, okay, a drag car's not as bad as it could be. At least I get some straight line speed, and I'm just as bad in the corners in a drag car as I would be in anything else. This isn't too bad. And the Vaca drag is one of the better handling drag cars. Okay, random guy walking. That's dangerous. No. Turn him around. There you go. You're welcome out. Oh, he went. I think he went around again. He had that little grip. Yes. The Ron livery on that as well. Ron livery's terrible today. Regina 4x4. Now we're talking. Give me that grip. Gonna go around the outside of all of these chumps. And then cut up on the inside of these. 22nd is on. I just need a few more of these. Can I just have wall-to-wall Reginas by towards the end of the race? That's something I've never asked for before. That was a 45-second lap. That was like equaling one of my best. Alright. Coupe. This is alright as well. Manageable. Again, another Ron livery being absolutely atrocious. Never seen a teleporting porta potty before. He's got spun around about 50 times. No, 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 no. We're alright. We're not alright. We're alright. We're still alright. Telepotty. Very good. Very good chat. Oh, handbrake boost filter, okay. You can't really use it though. I can use it on the back straight. That's unfortunate, but I'll take the position. It doesn't do anything. I was actually doing it out of the hairpin. I was doing it. I know everyone's calling me to do it. I was actually doing it. But nothing was happening because it's got so much power when you pull the handbrake that it was just spinning the wheels on the ice. Had no impact whatsoever. Like I did A and RB because I didn't know. I assumed that I'd swapped the controller configuration around and it wasn't doing anything. Like it's not. Okay, we got a little bit of it. That was totally useless. Alright, Italia RSX. At least it's a normal supercar in terms of grip levels. It's not downforce car or anything like that. So it's slippy but relatively high base grip. And fast in general. Okay, we got a minute left. Oh, I'm a minute behind Benny. I'm a full lap behind Benny for even 23rd place. Okay, 20 seconds not happening. 22nd is absolutely not happening. I just noticed the time. I'm a minute. I'm 57 seconds behind now with a minute to go. Ruin is just going to be a bog standard. I'm happy about that. Oh, there he is. He's got the Serrano that I had earlier. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, 20 seconds not happening. It's crazy. 100 and... Thank you. Thank you. We got there in the end. 177 random all races and still never finished in 22nd place. It just makes no sense. I finished in every position except 22nd. Well, apart from 30th, 31st and 32nd, but those are understandable to a certain degree. I feel like I was fighting for 22nd in the Christmas special random race last year as well. That's just sort of hit me. Certainly in one of them I have been. Alright, this has to be the last lap. Oh, there's the lawnmower. We haven't seen much of the Unholy Trinity. He's going to be my last car. This is now about whether I can keep 24th. Rather than gain any positions on this last lap. front wheel drive might help. It's doing all right. Wait, is the leader waiting the leader's waiting at the end to give us more laps? I've just noticed. The leader must have been miles ahead. So many laps ahead. Okay, I think second place has just gone onto the same lap count, so we're going to get one more lap. Here he is. He'll finish after this, I think. WTF Jake even had a high off-road traction loss. Oh, we get a rally car for the final lap. Beautiful. I'm still not going to catch up. AC Rally is 1 minute and 6 ahead. It's not going to make a difference. It's made no difference whatsoever. I'm still 1 minute and 7 behind. At least I can have a good final lap. A grippy final lap. Well, there it goes. Merry Christmas, everybody. The 2024 Random All Christmas Special. Done again. And another terrible result for me. That was the first one that we've had with the updated pool of cars, though. That makes it more interesting. Thank you for all the GGs. That was rough, that one. That was very much a rough one. Still never finished 22nd. Taken 24th. I feel like I finished at 24th place in one of these others. Maybe even last year. It feels like it was at least something like that last year as well. 24th. 6 laps down from the leader. 5 laps ahead of last place. Only the top 2 were on the lead lap, but really Jake was even further ahead because he could have finished it all on his own and being the only one on the lead lap. Gave us an extra bonus lap at the end. We'll be back next year to do it all over again. Maybe I can have a bit better luck that time. At least I got the Omnis. At least I got the Omnis. That was a great lap. Was it worth the rest of the race to get that Omnis lap? I think so. I really do like the Omnis so much. I've been keeping count. You totaled 127 iRacing incidents in that race. 127 X's. I would have been disqualified, what, 5 times over for a 50-minute race in iRacing? Crazy. And at least that wasn't, I didn't say off-road traction loss 127 times.